Hey y'all, what's up? I'm here. Let's do a little question and answer. You ask me questions, I'll answer. To the best of my ability, I will answer. Wow, Tree. Hi, Jody. Hi, Minion. Hi, Kathy. Sorry I haven't been live. I had to walk up hills on Monday to the courthouse because I parked in the wrong spot. And my legs have been killing, and I also blew up like a balloon. I'm holding water in my legs, so I didn't want to come on here in pain. Hi, Snakeology. Hi, Yolanda. Hi, Kath. I think I already said hi to Kathy. Hi, Anne. Yeah, so I figured instead of me just doing a rundown, because Auntie already did that, I would just do you guys ask me questions and I'll answer it to my best ability. Hi, Jenny. Is it hot? In the laundry room, is it hot? She's doing our laundry. Hi, Griselda. We really need to get together. Are you going to court on Friday? I want to do something with you. It's hot in there. It's not hot. It's hot. Must be hot. Anyway, so if y'all want to know, maybe we could, Grizz, maybe we could go to lunch afterwards, or if he wins the stuff, then I guess we're all going out. Hi, GM Flower. So, ask questions, or you want to know. I will say this. Every time that Moxon walked by, he like almost broke his neck staring at me. Yeah, I was thinking so. I want to hang out with you away from everything, Griselda. If there was, it was not in the courthouse or where I could see it. I know that Moxon and the other people went outside at one point, but I don't know if they were talking to each other. My favorite part, probably when the lawyer pretty much spanked the DA's butt. Oh, and there's another one. When Motley Crue was talking and DOA's lawyer was talking, they kept he was just talking over the lawyer, and the judge told both of them that they need to stop talking over each other. Yeah. Hi, David. How full was the courtroom? On DOA's side, it was pretty full. On the other side, there was only 4 people sitting over there, and I don't know why Shrimp Guy sat in our area. I know when he left the courtroom, he was pretty mad. But there was like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about 20 people on DOA side. Hi, Chiara. No, he doesn't. And then when he walked out, he was all mad, and he probably was mad because they couldn't put DOA in jail. You can't insert people into a court case after it's already been filed. It doesn't work like that. That's why last Monday's was bad, because it should have never happened, and the judge realized that. It should have never happened because they are not in this court case whatsoever. Like, that was intimidating. I saw the goal. Why I mentioned the cult guard saying hi. Yeah. Oh, GM Flower was there too. Shrimp Guy and Henri sat right by Scott last time. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't know what side Shrimp Guy or Henri is on. Oh, and I do know that RB yelled at Becky, telling her to shut her fucking mouth. And then when I was walking to get my car, Danny and Leah were leaving, and Becky was in the car with them. Yeah. Okay. I think that Motley Crue was on something. He was very combative sounding when he answered the questions. He wanted to run up and over, and he lied the whole freaking time. Lied. Like bad. It was so bad. I don't know if it was just in general or if it was about her stream. I know that lunchtime she did this stream and she lied the whole time. We had not watched any videos before lunch. The stuff that she was saying was not going on. It's like she makes up stuff in her head and then it's true. Yes and no. Tree. I think he was high. He had no feeling when he was talking. Um, he said that Cam put his phone in his face. That's why he knocked it down. He said that that there was 70 people out there and 40 of them had cameras in his face. He never said anything about how he smoked pot around the corner or how he went back in and he was drunker than a snot. And I noticed when DOA had Rib Guy by the chin, not the neck, the chin. Um, yeah, I'll tell you about that in a minute, Snakeology. Um, Danny pushed Motley Crue, and that's why they fell. Anyway, what? He had a jacket on, and then he had a black shirt that was like low. It wasn't a V-neck or anything. It was just like a silky black shirt. And we went up on stage on to sit, that's why he took off his jacket and he looked like he was ready to go dancing or something. Okay, selfie stick. Yeah, it's supposedly 40 people at selfie sticks, right? Right, Jam Flower? 40 people. And there were 70 people there. That's not true. Yes. That everybody had selfie sticks and they were in his face. Did they question Motley Crue about ripping off his shirt and trying to attack? Well, this is a preliminary hearing, so we don't get to hear all of this testimony. But the testimony we did hear was lies, complete lies. Whatever, everything he said, and then he'd contradict himself. Well, I mean, you're kind of performing. Who has these clips of the altercation? Sounds like one of them. One they have wasn't a good view. Well, I mean, it was a good view to see Danny push Motley Crue onto DOA, but these are just preliminary, so there is other clips that they could show in court. Yeah, they're gimbals, not selfie sticks, whatever. Yes, totally Saturday night. Yeah, good job, Jenny. So GM Flower and Jenny and Grizz and me were all there. Hi, Kim. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, you guys can ask me anything. I'll answer anything. He was asked about did he press for a fight after he was that he denied. Yeah, and he did. He got right up into freaking Cam's face, and then after the DOA thing, he puffed his chest and came at him at DOA. Hi, Holly. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Kirby's. It was interesting. I do know that. Okay, you changed your name. Who is Turn It In? Is it Mac? No, none of that was brought up. It was a really short and to get facts out to set a timeline on what happened from the time he went outside to the time that he went back inside. And one thing that's beneficial for DOA is he never called the cops, he never called the ambulance. So he was not majorly hurt and he was not detained. I mean, he didn't call the cops. So because he didn't do that, it's a possibility that the felony of battery will be changed to a misdemeanor because it wasn't that it shows that DOA doesn't do that for ill intent. Motley Crue talked about how he had bugs, I mean, yeah, whatever it's called, pepper spray all over him. DOA had it on him too. He kind of insinuated that it was DOA that did it. But as I know it, the preliminary you don't talk about. Um, you leave a lot of key points. You just do the major points and leave the little key points out until it goes to trial. And the other thing that was interesting, Holly, is the Scientologists, the security guards, Jackson and Alexander. Um, like the minute they sat down, you could tell that it was a bunch of scripted lies. Scripted lies. No, he didn't have a selfie stick. He had a gimbal. Yes, and we all know that. Yolanda, we all know that. Yes, their life is scripted. Motley thought the fact Scotty said you don't hit people somehow was good for him to repeat. Yes. Yes. He said it 3 times. And then he kept saying that Cam put his freaking hand on his neck. And DOA had him from behind, and Cam had him from the front of with his neck, holding his neck. Like everything was towards his neck. But if Cam had his hand on his neck and DOA had his arm around him in a sleeper hold, which is kind of hard to do, he would have gone to the hospital. That would have hurt his neck completely when he fell. Yes, he did. Sorry, I'm trying to charge my phone. Okay, let me see. DOA did not have him in a chokehold. He just had his arm around his upper chest. The judge will see this. No, the video, you couldn't see that. It did look like his arm was around his chin, not his chest, his chin. Well, the judge is really leaning on denying. So 2 through 7 are all the hate crimes, and she already said she's leaning toward dismissing them. So that would be the hate crimes. Hi, Erica. And we'll find out Friday what gets dismissed and what doesn't. What were you trying to say, Yolanda? Yes, the felonies, the 2 through 6 hate crime felonies. You're at Seal Beach? I'm not going anywhere today. I want to go. If I heard that if we take the road that is behind you and I'm on, or no, the one we come in on, if we take that all the way out, it takes us to Huntington Beach. So that'd be cool. I want to go there. Well, okay, here we go. So we're standing in the hallway to get on the elevators, and the elevators come up every once in a while. And Becky went into an elevator and she said, "You guys can come here." And I told her no. And she said, "Why not?" And then I said, "Fuck no." And he still continued to, "But fuck you, no, Becky, I'm not getting in the elevator with you." And so she said, don't even know these people. I've never seen them. And they have all this animosity toward me. Okay, yeah, I'm going to, because Scotty is like a little brother to me. And I will protect him no matter what. And I don't give a crap if I've never met you. You treat people that I consider my family like crap, I'm going to defend them. Yeah, I was looking at Seal Beach. That is a really pretty beach. RB wouldn't even look at me because he knows who I am. Wouldn't even look at me. Yes, she thinks that Taylor is Matthew. But Matt isn't here. Nice. You're in Long Beach? That's cool. I wasn't going to get in an elevator, Alonzo, with Becky alone because there's cameras, but it's not voice cameras. And she could have said anything to make me mad, and then she could use it against me and become a victim because I was in it. Very low on the emotional tone scale, and Becky should know that. Yeah. Yeah, then she went downstairs and did a live about it, and that's when she said, "I can't believe." I don't even know them. Because a lot of people around me were telling her no too. Oh, you're welcome. I was married to a cop, so I know how to freaking protect myself from, those type of people. Is it confirmed that RB barbecue guy is an admitted form? Yes, he is. Uh I think he was a Scientologist that worked in Narcanon. To say anything after saying no, she was a predator. Everybody call Becky being a predator of me. Did you hear the loud voices in the chamber? Yes, but you couldn't figure out what they were saying. It was muffled, but you can tell that there was one girl yelling at either one of the guys. But it was muffled. You could tell that she was yelling, but you couldn't tell what she was saying. Thank you, Jody. Well, if I went into a closed area with Becky that has one camera that focuses on the whole thing and has no microphone, she could say anything to make me mad. And with my autism, I get mad very easily, especially if somebody repeats it over and over again. So I'm going to protect my butt. The question is whether Arby is actually a former Scientology and not a present one. Evidence. I can't read. Okay, evidence. Present one. Evidence exists both ways. Yes. Did Moxon walk out with his tail between his legs afterwards? No. But he was going in and out of the courtroom a lot, and every time he did, he would stare at me and watch me as he walks by. And he has such bad Xenu eyes. And he's a very little man compared to me. So I don't know if he's never seen a big 6'3" woman, or if he narrowed in on me. Yeah, RB wouldn't even look at me because he does. He knows who I am from the protest and the shit I talked about him. I believe what I think Rib Guy does is I think Rib Guy is hired as a part-time PI because he was a Scientologist. So he's getting paid by Scientologists. I do not think he's in Scientology, but I think that he is being paid as a PI or something like an informant of some type that can watch DOA, go to all the freaking things that he goes to. I mean, he lives in North California, so yeah. But I think all four of them are being paid by Scientology. Well, we know Jennifer and Moxon are. Oh, and Jennifer has now cut her hair. It is short in like a little bob. It's short on the sides and the back, and it kind of flows. And then she has bangs, which she should be using because her forehead's not so great. But she pulls it back, and so it looks like an old lady's haircut. Oh, well, I really think that because Rib Guy understands Scientology from being in it, I think they're paying him to be their little spy PI for them. Yes, that's true, Kathy. I will tell you that Rib Guy's looking pretty old right now, like really old. Well, yes. I would agree to a point on that Dreamscape because I don't think they're paying for auditing. I don't think they are having to go up the bridge. I don't think that's part of it. Yes, David, I know. And this is what I noticed in court. These, it's my opinion of what I saw. From my perspective, it almost looks like RB is controlling Becky. And it could be that he is out of Scientology. He's just a narcissist. He likes to have his thumb on everybody. Danny was in and out of court. Sometimes I looked and he wasn't there at all, and then other times he was there. I know it seemed like he was late getting there, and then he's going in and out, in and out. Same with Moxon, going in and out. Yes, I did, Bridget. I was there. I did hear some of it, what people told me. Yes, he yelled at her, and told her to stop fucking. She has to keep her big fucking mouth closed. That is a great observation, Alonzo, and that is probably true. Maybe Scientology has dirt on them and is manipulating them with threats and discredit or disclose something from their. That might be very true too. Honestly, I think that the same thing happened with Mike Render. They had so much shit on him. That's why he never talked about the rest of his story. What was I gonna say? Yes, he's trying to control everybody, honestly. It's all about 100% loyalty, especially with sensitive things like covert operations against Scientology's enemies. Money makes some people do strange things. Well, what I have known, because he told me at the protest, is that he works in construction. I don't know if he's a foreman or if he's up higher. But he does work construction. But when he was going home from last Monday, he had to rebuild the whole front end of his truck. And he put it in a post and it was like $2,500. And I'm like, where do you get that kind of money? I don't have $2,500 to fix a car right now. I mean, I know construction workers can make a pretty penny, but it's still, that's a lot of money. Okay, guys, I'm moving to my car. It might be a little bouncy because I'm not walking so great. My legs swelled up with water on them, and they look like balloons. I've gotten them down about halfway so far, but here comes the sun. It's going to be 100 degrees today. I can't see any of you right now, but I'll be right back. Yes, I do have my water pills, Minion. One didn't work, so I have had to take a few of them. But the problem I have is I'm in stage 3B kidney failure. And my kidneys only make urine like every other, like every 5 minutes instead of every minute. It's very slow. Wow, man, I want to be home now, Rika. It's freaking hotter than shit out here. Yeah, the next court date is 8:30 on Friday. DM, are you coming back over? Yes, I'm usually laying down unless I come out to my car. Well, it got hot here fast. Yesterday wasn't a bad day. It was kind of, it was 96, but down here in the desert, the heat's different than when I'm up there. Hi, I am happy. Yes, but I have only 5 milligram ones, so I had to take like 4 of them just to start peeing at a normal rate. Yeah, thank you, Linda. We just planned on leaving today, so Jenny's doing the laundry, and I'm not grifting, but if anybody can help, that'd be great because I don't have enough money for food. Not for the 3 extra days. I'm hoping if it goes to trial, I'll be able to come down for the trial too. Yeah, GM Flower was there. 109 in Phoenix. Damn. You're gonna be back on Friday? Cool. Maybe like I told Griselda, maybe we all could go have a lunch or something after court. Or in the middle of court, just hang out. Or maybe go out for dinner or something. I know you gotta get back, but oh, you were there last Monday too? Awesome. I hate the things that happens with my body, yeah. But they are bodies are very complicated, and not one body. They may look the same when you look at the organs and everything else, but the rest of it, like the ailments, everybody's different. Okay, I was just wondering if you want to do like a dinner or something, and if you want to spend the night, we have a double queen, so you could just crash out with us. We have 2 queens. But anyways, on my description page is all my different things that that if anybody can help that. Yeah, I had to use $199 to pay the hotel yesterday, and that took from my food fund. Jenny paid for 2 days. I paid for 1 day. I paid for 1 day, and then Erica paid from when we got here on Saturday, and then we were going to leave today. So I had to pay for tonight, and then Jenny paid for 2 nights. And that took out of our money fund. Well, you could always park in the parking lot, and then you have a bathroom to use if you need to. I just didn't. The reason why I didn't want to leave without an answer. I want to know the answer. And if it does go to court, me and Jenny probably will figure out how to come back down. I want to support Scotty in any way, shape, or form that I can. Hi, Kirby's. Hi, April. Yeah, so if, $20 helps. So at least $20, we could go get fast food if we had to. I just have to watch my salt intake. Kirby, you're like, yes, you will. I have driven since I went home. Right now, I have 1,157 miles I put on my car. Nice. We'll have to make sure we'll have. One of them is RB, and the other one is what not. It's what something. Yeah, David's gonna text you. Okay, thank you, April. Anything helps. We don't have enough money for food. And we want to drive halfway home, stay in a hotel, and then drive the rest of the way Sunday. Alonzo and David, can you give Alonzo my number, David? That way, if he has any questions, he can always text me. Yeah, we got to make sure we all stay in the same hotel, but not that hotel they picked. Because a roach crawled across uh, Jenny's shoe, and that's why we're in a different place than anyone. Yes, he actually ended up spending the night. I gave him my presents, and Jenny gave hers, and we hung out and watched a movie at the same time we were on our phones. We had a good day. It was a good day. It's fun to hang out with DOA. He's so nice and sweet. And we went to his restaurant he likes that does the meat sandwiches you dip. So we went out to, it's Porta something. I can't ever remember, Portadillos or something like that. Well, Tree, if you guys leave and then when you hit Portland, we leave, we can all make the trip together. It's always better to go in numbers. Oh, thanks, Kirby. Yes, those sandwiches are amazing. I think I'm going to go get another one before I leave. But what I do, Tree, is we drive halfway and then we stay in a hotel we stayed in our car last time, my car. But going home, we're going to get a hotel room. So we can drive part way and then get a hotel room and then drive the rest of the way. Because driving 15 hours with stops in between, that makes it more like 17 hours. It's a lot of work. So I think we can drive halfway, stay in a hotel, and then drive the rest of the way. We'll be travel buddies. Is there anything else anybody wants to know? Or does anybody want to talk about how their life is right now? I know that Pacific Northwest is cold. Yeah. Yeah, we need a break. Yeah, I'm thinking we can either stop in Reading or we can stop right after, like right before the Grapevine. Oh, Rika, we need to do a meet and greet where the Washingtonians and us, like, we go halfway, they go halfway. Because I want to meet Helly. I've met AJ now. But I want to meet Helly and I want to meet Tree, and there's other people that are in Washington too. Oh, on the way back home, we're stopping in Sacramento, and I'll be meeting Henny. No, it's just the ruling. We'll find out if she's throwing out the 6 felonies of hate crimes. Oh, thank you, Cece. Um, so she'll be doing a ruling on whether she's throwing out the felonies of hate crime, and then she's going to do her ruling on the one with Motley Crue, which is number one. Um, whether or not it's going to stay a felony or if it's going to go down to a misdemeanor. Yes, Taylor was there. I don't know if Taylor's going to be there Friday, though. Jenny, yes. Oh my God. Thank you, Cece. Thank you so much. And thank you, Tree, again. You guys are amazing. I will, Minion. I promise. I'm taking care of him. That's why we're not doing anything today. I do want to go to the beach while I'm here. He acted like he was attacked and he lied about the whole thing, and you could tell it was scripted. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Well, I'm going to give my support to my friends and the people that I feel are like my family, and DOA I feel is like my little brother. I got to hang out with the Sacramento crew all day yesterday. That was amazing. Yeah, and I'm not grifting. I mean, it's either I need help to eat. I'm good now. Wow, I paused in a really bad area. Anyways, okay. Yeah, I know, and those people don't matter. I mean, I'm trying to be here for Scotty. I'm trying to support everybody I can. Um, Even with my medical issues, I was like, "Fuck no, I'm going." Um, yeah, and I just need help from y'all for support. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yes, I know, Chiara. It's not. It's friends helping friends. Just like if one of you got in an issue and I was at home and I have the money to do it, which at the first of the month I usually do, I send money to people to help them. It is a lot. Jenny's like, it's a lot. Jenny, throw your Cash App up in chat so people can support you too. Or David, could you Jenny's Cash App is on her description. Can you throw that up in here so Jenny can get some support too? Well, you're welcome. I'm happy. You're welcome, Kirby. Yeah, David can do it. Jenny has a wrench because she's learning how to be a moderator. And what is the best place to learn how to be a moderator but in your friend's chat? Hi, Z. Thank you, AZ. You're the best. David. Stop showing off, AZ. Yeah, you all are amazing. I love everybody that comes into my chat that actually stays around and likes it. And AZ, I know you're always lurking. The only reason why I go live now is because AZ pushed me to do it and said, you'd be good at it. And then I was only going live once in a while, and I'd be in his chat, and he goes, you should go live. And I'm like, I don't have anything to say. And then I went live, and we talked for 2 hours. And then I went back into AZ's chat, and he goes, thought you didn't have anything to talk about. I'm very protective of my friends also. Oh, AZ, I was in, it was Boss Talks chat, and Danny was in there running his mouth, and I wrote in there, hey, Danny, where's AZ's freaking money? Aw, you saw? Yeah, well, I'm very protective of my friends, and that's all bullshit. Oh, Chiara, thank you. If anybody gets worried about me because I'm not here, my email is on my description. So you can email me. I get my emails right away. So if you're worried, go ahead and email me. Or if you're in a chat and you're worried about me, David has my phone number, so he can always check on me too. Thank you, April. Okay, so next time you want me to ask where the money went for the unhoused and the barbecue, I'll do that. I'm not scared of Danny. If he comes to court, I'll ask him again. The main reason why I didn't come on live is because I had dark circles under my eyes really bad, and that drive was really long this time. But I have been in AZ's chat. Just the food. Okay, I'm gonna ask him about the food. To his face. I'm not scared of. I tower all these people. These people do not scare me. I'm even an inch taller than RG. I mean. Yeah, Jenny's a little spitfire. Somebody pisses her off. That is not a good thing. I'm really happy Jenny stayed too, Jim. Jenny's a trooper. I give her mad props. Danny has really gained a lot of weight. And why is he growing his hair out? Was he trying to imitate freaking DOA when DOA had his hair? I mean, seriously. And Leah's put on a lot of weight. A lot. A lot. Must be AZ because they both put on pounds. He can't afford a haircut. Yeah, well, he's got long hair just like DOA had when he just cut it. You know, hanging out with Scotty now, I don't understand how people could hate him. Like, he doesn't have a hatred bone in his body. He's so nice and so sweet and cares about other people and worries about other people. I don't, it's hard to fathom these people hating him as much as they do. Oh, you're welcome, April. The only reason why I get to stay is because my daughter is being taken care of. She's been at her aunt's house until today, and then her other auntie that lives with me will be taking care of her after that. Yes, it's jealous. It's jealousy of the money. It's jealousy of the people. It's jealousy of the support that, DOA gets real support from his supporters. It's not, we're not fake. You ever meet me, you get what you see. That's what you get. Yeah, I love all of you guys in here too. I mean, I wouldn't be going live as much as I did if it wasn't for y'all. I mean, one of my lives, I had 120 people in here. Yeah. Well, my niece, Shay calls my niece Auntie because Shay's only 4 years younger than me. And I had Jay late in life. But she always gets to go spend time with my niece and her daughters on the summer, and that was this week. So she was going to go to camp, but the the donations for it wasn't as big as it should be, so she didn't get to go to camp. Next year. The truth always prevails. And you always know someone's saying the truth because they say it exactly word for word, verbatim. Now, you look at Becky and she says these things and then she goes back and says something completely different because it's hard to remember a lie. Aw, Jeannie, your chickens. I like chickens. Yeah. I'm looking forward to Friday. I am shocked how diabolical Danny has turned out to be. He may not realize the court couldn't recommend charges based on the evidence. Yes, Very true, Cece. Very true.
I look like crap.
There's Jenny.
I look like crap. All my clothes is in the dryer.
I'm going to finish this and I'll be back in.
Okay. Well, I'm still down at the dryer.
Oh, okay.
The crackhead.
I might just stay here. Hmm. She's back in chat, so she'll see all you guys saying hi to her. Hi, honey. Honey, we're staying until Saturday. So we might do our layover by Sacramento. We just need to find a hotel. Can you message us a hotel that might be close to you? Because I think we want to go when we hit Sacramento. We're changing highways. Just text me. We'll talk about it after I'm done here. You got a big old line of highs there, Jenny. Okay, sounds good, Henny. Then we can figure out maybe we can stay in a hotel close to you. You're fine, Kirby. You're a multitasker. Hi, Maui. I got to meet Maui too. Maui's amazing too. We're meeting up with Chi tomorrow. A little more would help, David. Nice. That'd be cool. I just bought a swimming suit. There's a swimming suit here, but I mean a swimming pool here, but I haven't gone in it. No, Krista, I won't, because I've been talking to DOA for like freaking 7 months. He never changes. He's a very sweet guy, and I think you guys have a misconception of who he is. Thank you, whoever blocked that person. Yes, we're waiting. So the judge wanted to look at some stuff and figure out some stuff. DOA's lawyer has stuff that he needs to do. That's why we couldn't go the next day to another hearing. So they put it on Friday. Hi, Judy. I'm probably gonna take a nap after this live too. It's like 100. It's 100 degrees out here right now. It does, Kirby. It does. And you know, the whole thing is the hearing not this Monday, but last Monday should have never happened because the DA presented it as these people are part of the court case, and it's not. So the whole hearing thing was actually bad, and the judge could get in trouble for it. Yeah, Maui made us presents. Hold on. Yeah, it's hot here. And then they also have the UV warning too, because it's really high right now. Very true, Kirby. He did know it. He did it anyways. Henny, you should go watch Auntie's stream. Her representation of what happened on Monday is amazing. Mallory, are you going to court on Friday? Yeah, they're amazing, and she made them in small, medium, and large. Okay, good, because I want to give you my phone number. Rika, you gotta go watch it. She's so much better than I am. Well, she might. I mean, I can always text her what's going on and have her represent it. No, and Dodge doesn't know anything. He's getting secondhand information from somebody else. Oh, I forgot. See, I need to give Griselda my number, and I need to make sure Ashley has my right number because I gave her the wrong number. Hey, Auntie, we were just talking about you. Were your ears burning? I've been telling everybody to go watch your breakdown on the court date. Yeah, wait, we were literally just talking about you because everybody hasn't watched your stream yet, and I've been telling people to go there. And then we're talking about how somebody that's in court needs to give you a rundown so you can do a live about it. I could do that. I could just text you the main points and stuff, what happened. We got you. We got you. We always talk about Auntie, yeah, because she's a cool person. I met her in real life and gave her a hug, and it was amazing, even though she didn't feel good. You guys got to remember. You guys need to realize Auntie came to court not feeling good. Yeah, that's cool. I'll text you. I'll probably text you at lunch if it goes past lunch, which I don't think it's going to. Well, I'll tell you this. Auntie M is 100% better than the other redhead. We got our own personal news reporter redhead that does so much better. She spits out the facts, and now it is. And then she adds some humor to it. Are you feeling better? Or was your son happy to see you? Yeah, she was sick. Bye, Maui. I'll see you Friday. Yeah, she did redeem the head redheads. Yeah, so after my live, if y'all haven't seen Auntie M's live about what happened at court and get the whole message, go to her channel, and if David can put it in the chat, or AZ, go over and watch the rundown of the court case because Auntie M's got it spot on. I want to say this though, when other things were happening before DOA's case, I fell asleep and I was snoring. I am so embarrassed about that, and I am so sorry. Thank you, AZ. Well, Auntie, if I ever go back to Texas again, I will definitely, 'cause I have family down there, I will definitely let you know, and I will definitely want to come see you. I am, because I was sleeping and snoring in the freaking courtroom. That's so bad courtroom etiquette. But yeah, I mean, everybody thought it was funny. Cool. Very true, honey. Yes, that's very true. Yeah, Josiah woke me up. Well, so did DOA the other night. The night before court. No, not the night before court. The night after court, he fell asleep. No, thank God. I could have got kicked out of the courtroom. Thanks for looking out. Everybody was looking out for me. Auntie, do you know if Taylor's coming to court on Friday, or is he not going to be in town anymore? You are disgusting and deserve each other. Dirty, hygienic, unemployed, can't. Okay, I'm not unemployed. I am on Social Security, thank you, because I'm disabled. Can someone take care of that guy? Ring circuit nut. If I had court, I wouldn't be able to sleep at all for days beforehand. Me too, Rika. Well, if you talk to him, can you ask him and maybe text me and let me know? Yes. Yes. Completely, CC. Yeah, because that what they did last Monday was illegal. You can't insert people into a case that's not in the case. It's illegal. I have the best mods ever. They gave you spider bites, Bridget. They gave you spider bites. That's what it's called when you pinch the back of someone's arm. It's a spider bite. It probably is one person over and over and over again in my chat. They're not. I don't need them. They can go away. You're not doing any damage to me. And saying the shit you're saying, nobody is freaking bothered by it. We just move on and live with our lives in the positivity that we have. Yeah, I don't like spider bites. They irritate me. Oh, it's probably craphead. Yes, it should have. Well, I mean, rulers go straight on your hand, so it's a little different. Um, but spider bites pinches your muscle and your fat. Oh my God, I hate spider bites. Yeah. I'm gonna ignore them, David. I don't even talk about them most of the time. I'm just saying that, unlike other streams, we are okay if we don't like us. Have the day you deserve. Well, and you want to come in here and debate about anything? I will debate with you as long as it's healthy and there's boundaries. And if you cross the boundary, the debate is over. I would do that. But I'm not going to run over people. We're going to debate like human beings and like adults. And that's just the way it's going to be. My chat is a safe chat. My chat is for anybody to talk about anything as long as it's not harmful to another human being. And you want to debate something because you have a tiff with someone else, go ahead. I'll even bring you up on panel and I'll just sit here. Yes, I'd love to go to the casino. Are you driving? I'd have to get dressed. I won't be able to gamble, but I'd love to watch you gamble. It's fine, Auntie M. Would it be just you and me, or would it be Jenny too? Kirby, do you drink coffee? Yeah, I drink 1 cup of coffee a day. I haven't had coffee this morning though. This today, it's afternoon now. I mean, yeah, I if you send me text me the pin of where it is, and then is it up I-5? I've seen a casino up there. Um just text me the address and then I can put it in my map and then I can meet you up there. You guys are amazing. It's 2 hours away. Okay, yeah. I got to get dressed, and we're right down the road from you. Nice, honey. I figured as much. Oh, you get free. I think you get free soda too at the casinos. Okay, and you're probably gonna want to. Are you going back to your hotel and get fixered up? Yeah. Most casinos have free soda too. Really, I like going to casinos and watching everybody. I'm not a big gambler. I don't have money to gamble anyways. So I like to watch people gamble. It's fun. I'm a people watcher. I like watching people. How long will you be here? It is weird, Chi. Hi, Chi. They do that in Vegas too, honey. Okay. Well, I was gonna end this live anyways. I love you guys. I gotta go get ready. If Minion's still in here, I will take care of myself. Thank you, David, again. Thank you, Chi. Thank you, AZ. Thank you, Judy. There's another mod that was in here, but I can't remember the name because they switched their name. I know it was Mac. Well, I'm seeing you tomorrow night, Chi. We're going to have a blast. Thank you. And again, if anybody can help, it's not expected. It would be very appreciative. Bye, guys. Love you. Peace. Have a great day. I will probably go live tomorrow if I'm feeling okay with it. Okay, bye-bye.